Speaker Mike Johnson. Louisiana Representative Mike Johnson has been a strong supporter of this event from the very beginning. As some of you may know, he delivered a live address at our inaugural meeting this year on July the 4th. We are fortunate that we now have a strong supporter of this event and this organization as Speaker of the House. In a way, as we heard from President Trump earlier today, we're now about to hear the words from the individual who's third in line for the White House. He is hard at work right now on the really unenviable task of restoring regular order to the budget process of the House. And when it's successful, it'll be the first time in 27 years that the House has passed an actual budget and actual appropriations according to regular order. And as has been discussed here today, the fiscal state of the United States is critical, and it's critical for the world that it be corrected. Although Speaker Johnson was committed to attending this meeting in person, once he became Speaker, we knew that that would not be possible due to his schedule being so packed and so critical over the next couple of weeks. Unfortunately, the demands of his 22-hour workdays has cost him his voice, and he sends his regrets that he was unable to record a video message for us. And in the text message he sent, his words were this. He said, "This is the greeting I wanted to send in my own voice, and I sincerely apologize for not being able to do so." So, Speaker Johnson, I'll do this slowly enough for the translators to get it accurate for all of you. I want to commend each and every one of you for your attendance and participation in this inaugural summit. I'd hoped I could be there in Paris with you today, but I am honored for the opportunity to address you. 2 weeks and two days ago, my colleagues in the House unanimously elected me to serve as the next Speaker of the House of Representatives. This period in the interim has been a whirlwind. My staff compares it to drinking from a fire hose, but I corrected them, and it's been said to be more like drinking from Niagara Falls. As a result, and as you can tell, I have lost my voice, but the business of the government is unrelenting, and we are in a critical position in American history. The challenges we face seem insurmountable, and while we know they are not, we must act swiftly in response. In America and across the globe, freedom is under assault like never before. Free expression, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, and so many more have come under assault as the slow creep of authoritarianism sweeps the West. Occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic, tyrannical governments succeeded in curtailing the individual freedoms of the people, often by fiat or under, quote, emergency declaration. So-called liberal democracies have become increasingly illiberal. They are more interested in restricting free thought and behavior than in safeguarding individual rights. It is effectively soft authoritarianism. Leaders have consolidated power, restricted freedom, and curtailed the rights of the people. This moment in time demands decisive action. We know the consequences of inaction are perilous. I'm comforted knowing that organizations like Republicans overseas have made the cause of freedom central to their mission, because the cause of freedom is noble. To champion freedom and make the case for its flourishing, we must also be armed with the timeless principles that have guided us so far. I call them the 7 core principles of American conservatism, but they are really 7 core principles of America. Individual freedom, limited government, the rule of law, peace through strength, fiscal responsibility, free markets, and human dignity. These central beliefs anchor us, They have made America the freest, strongest, and most prosperous nation in history, and we must heed them. In closing, I implore all of you to continue to be champions of the cause of freedom. We are the backstop between freedom and authoritarianism, safety and danger, and human flourishing and destruction. And we cannot waver in freedom's defense. I thank you again for this opportunity to address you all. God bless you. Thank you. I'm glad he's on our side.